You don't make money by posting. You make money by owning what you post. Everyone's out here trying to go viral, but very few are building IP that compounds in value over time. If you're a creator, a coach, a consultant, or a founder, you don't just need more content, you need structured IP that you can monetize, license, teach, or scale. In this video, I'll break down what IP really is, how human IP and brand IP work together, and what you need to know before you create your next piece of content. Let's start by clearing up one of the most misunderstood words in the creator economy: IP. IP stands for intellectual property, and it's not just a legal term. It's the core asset behind every great business, movement, or brand. There are two types of IP. Tangible IP, which is your logo, your slogan, your products, your frameworks, courses, books, templates, methods, even your brand name. Things that can be protected, sold, licensed, and scaled. But the most important part that nobody talks about is the intangible IP, your philosophy, your unique voice, your origin story, the beliefs and lived experiences that shape how you create and serve. And this is what I call your human IP. You see, IP is not content. IP is the value behind the content. Content is output, but IP is the code behind that output. Think of it like this. If content is your storefront, IP is the operating system behind the scenes. So let's go one layer deeper, because this is where things get powerful. Your human IP is what makes you irreplaceable. It includes your story, your mindset, your lens of the world. It's the reason people follow you and not just your niche. When you build from your human IP, you attract clients who resonate with your truth, not your output. And now your brand IP is what happens when you structure and scale that human magic. It's your frameworks, your product ecosystem, your messaging, visuals, language, and your voice. Human IP drives authenticity, and brand IP drives longevity. You actually need both. One builds the trust, and the other builds the value. And by the way, here's something no one tells you. The biggest brands in the world, Nike, Disney, Apple, they're already doing this. They don't just build brand IP, like logos and taglines and product lines. They also tap into human IP through athletes, characters, creators, and ambassadors. Serena Williams is Nike's human IP. Steve Jobs was Apple's human IP. And now it's every user continuing that story. And these companies built belief systems and then connect them to people who embody them. But you can do the same thing even if you are a solo creator. Because when you bring structure to your business and truth to your brand, you become your own best ambassador. And if you want to build a business that outlasts you, this is the part that matters most. What makes a brand last 10, 20, 100 years? It's not trends, it's not algorithms, it's not reach. It's IP. Nike isn't just a logo, it's a belief system. Just do it. Disney isn't just movies, it's a universe full of characters, stories, merch, and emotion, all structured around emotional IP and magic. The reason some creators fade and others build empires is that some are chasing attention and others are structuring ownership. So let me give you a few examples to make this real for you. Marie Forleo turned her B-School method into a multi-million-dollar platform. Simon Sinek's Start With Why is now a global philosophy, keynote, and coaching business. And Ali Abdaal turned his productivity content into a company built on frameworks, courses, and community. And yours truly is building an entire business ecosystem as we speak on the basis of one single idea: becoming unmatched. These aren't just brands, they are IP-driven brand ecosystems. So if you want to make money with your ideas, don't start with content calendars and post templates. Start by building your IP. And here's what you actually need to do that. Number one, a point of view that cuts through the noise. Your truth is your filter. Don't copy industry language, define your own. What do you believe that's non-negotiable? What's your lens of the world? What have you learned along the way that nobody sees? Number two, you need a repeatable framework. You need a method. People don't pay for just just tips. They pay for systems. So turn your knowledge into a step-by-step model that's easy to remember, teach, and apply. Number 3, an ecosystem mindset. Don't just create random content. Create layers. One message, multiple formats. One framework, multiple offers. And one story, multiple income streams. That's what makes it scalable, and that's what makes it yours. This is the exact model I'm building inside Unmatched and what I help other creators and founders do every day. Because I've spent 20 years working at brands like Disney, Warner, and Puma, where IP is literally everything. One idea becomes a show, a product, a partnership, a billion-dollar business. And now I'm building that same structure through human IP first, then brand IP. You don't need a massive team to do this. You just need to stop chasing content and start structuring your ownership. So before your next post, ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? Is this part of a larger idea I can own? Can I turn this into a method, a product, or a framework? Because likes won't build legacy, but I promise you, IP will. If you want to start building your IP, not just to your audience, you don't need to build it alone. That's why I created the Unmatched Collective, a membership and community for creators and founders who are ready to build IP, brand ecosystems, and long-term value, not just content. Inside, you'll get strategy, support, resources, and structure to turn your ideas into assets and your assets into long-term income. So if you're building something powerful and purpose-driven, you belong in the room. Feel free to join today via the link below.